Hey everyone, I'm Ian Douglas, the author of the website techinterview.guide. I do live streams every Sunday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern about topics relevant to interview preparation for the tech industry. I occasionally record longer Q&A sessions, and I've started to break those into smaller videos to post. And there'll be information at the end of this video about how to get in contact with me if you have additional questions. Let's get to it. Cool. We've got 2 questions left in chat, and then I think I'll probably wrap up for the night. Have you ever given or heard a painfully truthful response when calling to check someone's listed reference for pre-employment screening? So this is basically saying, have you ever called someone about a reference and got like way more information than you expected to get? No, I don't think I have. Nor have I given information that I think would be like above and beyond. Because again, I think it shows respect that I'm not willing to ask those questions and that I'm not willing to give that information about my former employees. I would say the whole idea of reference calling, I think as a whole, feels very outdated to me. And I tweeted about this a while back. It's, it feels a little bit like if you've ever seen the Strange Planet cartoon on Instagram. I think the guy's name is Nathan that makes that cartoon. It's about these aliens that talk in like very plain language about things that are going on. And I think I tweeted a little while back about reference calls. It's like, kind of imagine these aliens talking to each other like, does this alien or does this being have any concerns? It's like, no, that alien is like the most perfect subject, that I'm aware of, kind of thing. It's like the whole concept of a reference call feels really weird. Like, hey, give me a list of names of people that are only going to say really nice things about you. It's like, I might as well just ask for the phone number for like your mom and say like, what would your mom tell me about you? Well, maybe not. I mean, depending on your relationship with your mom, but I think the whole idea of like calling for references just feels very outdated and very unnecessary. I think that there's not a lot of good signals there. Now, I've certainly given lots of reference calls for folks, like when I taught at Turing for 4 years, I gave a lot of reference calls there. And a lot of those questions would be things like, what would their greatest area of growth be? It's like, okay, well, now I can be a little bit honest and say, well, as their instructor, this is where I saw that they had strengths and this is where I saw they had growth opportunity. But the person that was calling or asking for that reference, they already knew they were an entry-level dev. They didn't know a lot of technical things yet, that they still had a lot of learning to do. And so, the best I could do is like kind of say like, yeah, just make sure that they're currently growing in this area and make sure they continue to grow in that area, just from my perspective as their instructor. But yeah, I think the whole idea of reference calls is kind of silly, to be honest. Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. I love helping people out with interview prep, and I hope this video helped you in some way. If you found this Q&A useful, please consider subscribing. You can follow me on Twitch as well for the live stream twice a week. Check out techinterview.guide/streaming for more information. I also have a daily email series that you can subscribe to on the website. There are never any ads, and when you finish the series, I scrub your information out of my database permanently. Finally, if you have a question that you'd like answered on the stream, you can find my contact info on techinterview.guide. I prefer LinkedIn or email. If you leave your question in a YouTube comment, it might take me longer to find it, but I'll see you next time.